So we're just now coming to the end of Moark Road at the southernmost side of Missouri. You can see a big red gate there. That's the neighbor's driveway. And we're going to cut left. So Moark Road just ended. And we're going to cut left onto the gravel road to the property. And this is where you may encounter a gate or a cable. We'd be happy to give you the combo for that. There we go. So we'll pull on through here in a second. But also I wanted to mention, if you want to drive to State Line Cove, pull through that first gate, and then instead of continuing south, if you go off to the field, go off to the east, and there's kind of a trail that kind of runs along the tree line at the field, and that will take you all the way down to State Line Cove. You can take a truck or an SUV right down to the water, and actually, I guess you could put your boat or jet ski in right there. So we do own this property, and you've got our permission to use that. I mean, it's not an easement or anything, but as long as we own this chunk right here, you're welcome to do that. If you want some easier access to State Line Cove, if you don't want to necessarily put a trail in going east on your property, then this gives you a really good option to still get to the water. And you'll see that big tower there. This used to be a buffalo ranch, and that, I guess, was a viewing station, so everybody could look at the buffalo. Alright, so we're about to cross through the pipe fence into Arkansas, and we'll take a look at the property. Passing under the power line here. There's the neighbor off to the right. Oh, look at those turkeys. They're going under the neighbor's fence. Five of them. There you go, buddy. He's running. Oh, I didn't mean to make you all scatter. I'm always amazed when I see them fly. They don't look like they should be able to fly. Cool birds. So again, this is the closest neighbor. Nice lake view there. He and his wife live there. They're a nice retired couple. And we'll be getting really close to the property on the left side of the road. There go the turkeys off in the brush there. We often see turkey and deer out here. Just about every single time we see deer. And every now and then we see turkey. We hear turkey quite a bit. Okay, so we do have this kind of old dead tree, and then that's going to be tract 3 on the left. So not quite up to that metal barn. Here we go. There's a sign for tract 3. Large open meadow, big meadow area, and then goes back to the east all the way to that Corps of Engineer land, which is then State Line Cove. Since this fence, I don't see a way around this fence, we're going to cut through on tract 2. I thought there was an opening. Feel free to bring your nippers and cut the fence, because otherwise you won't get too far. Although obviously you could drive around as well. No one's going to care. But ultimately, you'll probably have to cut that fence. Okay, but what I'm going to do is drive back and zip around through the adjoining tract so that we can check out the meadow and some of the trees on this deal. So very close to power and phone. The easements are in place along this roadway, so that's available if you need it. Okay, so we'll cut back across. So beautiful out here, my goodness. Okay, so now we're back on track 3. And let's pull down to the east to the tree line. This has a large meadow area. Check out all the interactive maps and all that good stuff to see this, and check out the drone video. But this could be just a stunning building site. Large open meadow. I mean, there's just not that much to do. And if you wanted something more private, certainly you could clear back into the tree line. While you can't cut the timber until the property's been paid for, we do routinely give written permission for creating building sites and driveways and all that good stuff. Okay. So let's hop out here and have a look. So that's looking back up toward the road. And here's another fence, but this one has a little section cut out. It looks like the deer have been going through here, actually. And then right away we get into nice big timber. Some monstrous cedar trees, jeez. Big oak tree. So this is gently sloping down. I don't know if it slopes all the way to the water, or if it goes down and back up. I'm really not sure about that. You can check the topo map to see. Some really cool rock formations right here. That's interesting. We really, other than what we're seeing right now on the video, we really haven't explored this property. So I have no idea what you're going to find if you really get the interactive maps and walk around a little bit. Pretty cool little rock outcropping there. That's interesting. So this is a mix of cedar and hardwood. I didn't even know this was here. This is a gravel creek bed. Looks like it's had water in it recently. There's some moisture there. So I assume that goes all the way down and goes into State Line Cove. Oh, look at that. Rock ledges. This is really pretty. This could be a beautiful spot if it were cleaned up a little bit. Look at these exposed rock ledges here. Gorgeous. All kinds of timber. Wow. Different level areas, some with a little bit of a slope. Mixture of flat and rolling, I guess you'd say. But feel free to come on out here, spend all day. You can spend the night out here if you want to. Bring your tent or your RV. Sleep in your truck. I've done that a time or two. We can send you the interactive map. And if you open that up on your phone, if you get the MapRight app and open that up, it's a really good way to look at the property. You can tell basically right where the boundaries are, and there'll be a dot to indicate where you are. So that's what you'd want to have if you're really going to explore the tract. Pretty darn amazing property to have direct frontage on that Corps of Engineer line, access to power and phone. Right here on the north end of this private peninsula. I mean, we saw the turkey on the way in. We see deer practically every time we're out here. Just pretty darn amazing. What a spot to come and have your hunting cabin or your home site. For the hunters, I mean, you can set up your camp right here on the acreage, your own private acreage. And with that direct frontage on the Corps line, you actually have access into hundreds of acres of hunting land. So very similar to being on the national forest, except that in addition to the extra hunting land, you've actually got miles of shoreline at your disposal as well for fishing. Very, very cool. Very nice property. Check us out at InstantAcres.com to see if this is still available. send us an email or give us a call. We would love to talk to you.